This is where it gets juicy, bitch. Like, cause my little brother caught us having sex.
Well, I chase a nigga, he said I should be nicer. Well, your bitch should be big, he said it better be good. By the way that you're bragging, I hit him back and tell him, boy, that just depends.
Even when you start acting like a fool, you know I'm loving every
Good wifey, what the fuck is going down? It is Barry Guap and I am back for another video, bitches. I know you guys are probably very over me, very so much over me, and how I'm not being very consistent with my schedule, bitch. I mean, last month y'all got a month full of videos. This month it's been sporadic videos here and there. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I just been trying to live my best life, get you guys storytime content, get you guys stuff that you want to hear about, you know. Go ahead and talk to these DL boys, you know, just live my best life, you know what I mean? So if you guys like videos like this, thumbs up, share, hit that notification bell, all of that good stuff, you know, subscribe to Good Judy's channel. And this is just the intro, and I want to jump into this so that, you know, my click-through rate is not so bad. So, like I said, thumbs up this video, comment down below if you guys have ever encountered any DL men, or if you guys want to know about DL men, you want DL tips, comment all that down below. So, we're about to jump into this. Basically, okay, so let me just take you guys back, okay? So I previously did this video on my channel before, but I had to redo it. So let's just jump into this. Basically, I was in 10th grade. I didn't lose my virginity until 10th grade, you guys. Everybody thinks that I was just such a hoe. Never did anything with no dude, like physically, like him inserting into me or me inserting into that, you know what I mean, until this time. So at this point in time, I was in the 10th grade, like I said before, and he was going to a school that was not in my school district. And the way that I met him is very bad. Like, okay, so I met him at the movie theater. Basically, we met each other and I seen him, he seen me, and I'm pretty sure he knew who I was off social media, but he didn't know who I was, like, in person. Like, he didn't know who I was, like, personally, you know what I mean, on a personal level. I ended up messaging him on Facebook because he used to talk to one of these dudes I used to talk to, and it was just out of spite, basically. Like, well, we're gonna call him Reese. He like, did you see Reese? And I'm like, yeah, I seen Reese. Why? He was like, because Reese was just trying to do this at the third with B. Like, I guess they was trying to bust down Tatiana. Yeah. Cardi. You know what I mean? Mind you, the dude that this happened to, his name is Damon. Okay, girl, I'm just gonna be very blunt with you guys. I do not give not one fuck. His name is Damon, and he's DL, and I'm like, girl, I don't care. Like, so I'm gonna take your nigga, because like, if you feel like that's your nigga, I'm gonna take him from you, period.
And that's on period, bitch.
We wasn't talking like as in like us being together. We were just talking like friendship. He thought we were together. Like, he was too big for me, nevertheless. Anyways, I ended up messaging him, and I'm like, what's up? Like, I seen you at the movie theater. He like, yeah, I know. Like, I've been following you on social media for a while now, this and the third. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we started talking for like a good week or two, right? Getting to know each other, but I really didn't care about having sex with this man. So it was more so I was just trying to make Damon jealous, you know what I mean? Or make him mad, because tell him like, I can take your nigga. Any nigga you want, I can have, period. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you do, I do better than you.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
Bitch, you big Bertha, bitch. You big fat frumpy grizzly bear, bitch. Anyhow, I ended up taking his nigga, and we end up winking. Like, mind you, like I said, this was 10th grade. So he ended up coming to my house. This is where it gets juicy, bitch. Like, because my little brother caught us having sex. Let me tell you how this happened. So he ended up coming over. So we ended up going to go pick him up off of his street or whatever. He didn't live too far from around me or whatever, because he went to a school that was close to mine. I'm giving away too much information. Nevertheless, we ended up going to go pick him up. And when we went to go pick him up, you know, it's like, you gotta act DL, you gotta act straight, you know what I mean? So we was good, bro. What's going down? You know what I mean? My stepdad ended up going to pick him up. So we in the car on the way home. We stop at the gas station, get some gas, and then we end up heading towards my house. So we get to my house, and first thing we do, we get there, he meet my mom, he meet like my family or whatever like that, you know what I mean? You get to know everybody in the household. And then we end up going to my room. So we got to my room, and we were in there chilling, and we're watching Netflix. At this point in time, like I said, I was in 10th grade, so that was like 3 or 4 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. Yeah, so I honestly can't tell you what we was watching, but I just know we were watching Netflix. So this is how it happened. We started kissing, and he kissed me, and I was sitting on the bed, on the edge of the bed, and I'm just sitting there, and he kissing me or whatever, standing over top of me. So I'm like, and then he like get on top of me. You know what I mean? Like the good, you know, the stuff that happens usually. And he gets on top of me, and we start kissing whatever, and I'm like, okay. So at this point, I'm like, let me, you know, find a way to, you know, block the door, lock the door, or something. At this point in time, my doors didn't have locks on it, so I'm like, I don't know how the hell this is gonna work. Like, it's just too much. We're getting busy, mind you. We're getting into the zone. It's about a good 30 minutes in. Like, and you know, I'm doing all that, and you know, riding faces, you know what I mean? The good gig, you know what I mean? Mind you, I'm a virgin at this point, and we doing that or whatever. And my lawyer come knock at the door, and then he just opened the door. I'm like, oh shit! So I jump off top of him, like at this point, cause I'm riding like a stallion, you know what I mean? Whatever, I jump off, you know, I'm laying down beside him. I'm like, what's good? Like, he was like, I was about to tell you if the food is done. I'm like, okay, like that's fine, that's good. You could have texted me that, but that's cool. So he ended up walking out the room, whatever, close the door, and we ended up going back to, you know, our regular scheduled program. So I'm over here fucking up. His wasn't that big, so it was like so much easy to, you know, take or whatever. Nevertheless, yeah, we ended up having intercourse for about a good 2 hours. I don't know how it lasted 2 hours, but it did. Like, it truly did last 2 hours. Like, I remember it was 10 o'clock. It was like 12:01 when we got done. And I'm like, how did you last so long? And I didn't clean myself before this interaction. And I don't even know how I was clean. I don't know how I didn't shit. But yeah, I think it's because I didn't eat that day. But after that happened, we ended up going to eat some pizza rolls. And, you know, if you guys like pizza rolls, comment down below. And if you guys are still here, thumbs up this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, because I do story times all the time, girls. But anyways, yes, bitch, like, we started eating some pizza rolls, and then we just, you know, lay down and chill. Boom. So that's the first story. That's how I lost my virginity to, that's how I lost my booty hole to a boy, okay? How I took somebody's booty hole. Take you guys back to 2016. I'm not gonna get too many details because this person I know very well. I mean, I know everybody I have sex with, for the most part. So we're not gonna, you know, drag this person. But nevertheless, the way that this happened is I met this person. I had them blocked first because I was BL at this point in time and they were out. And I'm like, I don't want to, you know, come out. So we ended up linking, and people who actually know me watch my story time, so I don't want to, you know, spill nobody's tea. So nevertheless, we ended up going somewhere and we ended up doing something. You know, we were on our way home, and he's driving and I'm in the passenger seat, and I can make you fall in love with that. Oh nah. That came on, and I'm like, oh bitch, it's my song. So at this point, I was giving like trade vibes. I was giving very so much top. Okay, so I started, you know, kissing on his neck or whatever. You know what I mean? My fault for doing this. And then, you know, after that happened, I started kissing his neck or whatever, and then it just escalated, you know. So we ended up getting to my house, and when we got to my house, we in the car, and our friend is in the back. Our friend, I don't like that bitch, but anyways, she's in the back seat, and I'm like, he's like, I wanna, you know, I'm like, do what you gotta do, baby. Like, so he started going brazy, and yeah, like his friend, our friend is in the back seat, and she's like, I want to join, and I'm like, girl, like, stay back there. Like, your pussy probably weak. Your pussy smell like gefilte fish. I don't have time for that. I like pussy, but I don't like yo pussy, girl. Keep that back there in that back seat. So after that happened, he, you know, wanted to, you know, ride a bitch like a stallion. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. You know, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna put my hands back. You do what you gotta do. Period. Throw it back. And you know, he's doing what he gotta do. He over there working that monkey, and I'm like, okay, cool. You know, this is cool. This is a good gig. After that happened, he goes to get up. He goes to get up, girls. And I'm like, I looked at my hand. I said, oh, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. I can't, and I won't do it. I'm like, all right, we gotta stop. He's like, we do? I'm like, yeah, we gotta stop. We have to stop. Like, at this point, we got to. Like, I understand it happens because I did it before, but it had to happen to me. And this is my first time doing this, and it's happening to me. So I know I got a bit, but I don't have time for this. No, man.
Bitch! Y'all fucking retarded these days!
So nevertheless, I didn't make him feel too bad, you know. I just, you know, excused myself and, you know, let him fix himself up and do what he had to do. And yeah, that was the end of that little situation. But it was very overwhelming because I'm like, what is that? Girl. But anyways, if you guys like videos like this and you made it to the end of this video, smash that like button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post, bitches. Comment down below if you guys have ever went through something similar to this, or if you guys have went through something like this. If you're a female, just comment down below. I'll see you guys in my next one. I love you guys. Peace.
Well, I text a nigga, he said I should be nicer. Well, your bitch should be bigger. He said it better be good. By the way that you're bragging, I hit.
When you start acting like a fool.